looking for our Wednesday Beauty Mingle. Welcome back, welcome back. I am Gina Hendy, broadcasting live from San Jose, California. I love our Wednesday Beauty Mingle because it's, after you're halfway through the week, it's hump week, looking ahead for the weekend. And we just love to pop in with you right here while you've had a long day and you've done the meetings. Now it's your time. And we hope to bring you some information about some great products, some beauty trends. And tonight I'm bringing you Meet the Expert. Oh my gosh, it's still Valentine's season. And so we may have made it to the kissable lips, and now it's time to flirt with those lashes. And I'm so excited to have my friend B. Canuela join us. But before I do that, let me introduce you to my other girlfriends, my wing ladies. My first wing lady who is like, oh, let's do this. She's like, sure. My girl, Alice Walker. Let's meet her. Go ahead, Alice.
Hi, everyone. My name is Alice Walker, and I love partying with Gina. So, of course, I'm going to join on Wednesdays. And I'm so excited to hear from a lash expert because I will say I love lashes, and I actually love doing my eye makeup. But that's the one thing that I just pile on the mascara. So I'm just waiting for the tips and tricks from our experts.
Yes. Okay. Well, great. We've got a great person. And then my other sister from another mother. Look, we're even like, look, I'm getting her hair color. We have matching hair color almost. I'm getting there. I'd like to introduce my other sister, Marsha Amaral. Go ahead, Marsha.
Oh, well, hello, everyone. I'm so happy to be here. And yes, I'm like Alice. Who doesn't like to party with Gina? So she says, hey, you want to party? We're here. And I'm in San Leandro, as is Alice. And I am just looking, I'm like that. I love my eyelashes, but I don't have a whole lot. And so to try and put them on, I remember before when the bands used to be so heavy and they would fall off. And so any information you can give, I am here taking notes.
Well, awesome. So excited that you guys joined. And I saw we had another couple of consultants join. So consultants, if you just joined or if a guest just joined, in the chat, let us know. I am here and I'm coming in live from wherever city, oh my gosh, or maybe state, you never know, you're popping in from. So, hey, let me just have you put in the chat a little fun trivia. Oh my gosh, I had it written down here. I'm like, oh, that'll be so great to ask tonight. So just give me a moment. Maybe I'll save it for afterwards because you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and Janelle from Oakland, consultant. Hey, Janelle, what would you want to know about lashes? Like, what's the one thing you would want to know about lashes?
I'm not sure. I don't know. You guys are talking about the falsies and the mascara.
Falsies.
The falsies are the ones I just can't get used to. So how do you make your natural ones look like falsies? Because I can't put those others on.
Well, we're going to learn how to do a hybrid, right? How to kind of work with both, right? Because okay. I learned something just chatting with me, getting ready for this event. And she goes, you do want to absolutely curl your lashes and you do absolutely want to use a great quality mascara to make it look natural. So let me just go ahead and start because I want to give her time and I want us to be able to ask questions. So hopefully you have your favorite beverage. I do. Okay, it's 8 o'clock. It's time to have some chamomile tea, relax for the day. But let me tell you a little bit about my friend. Ian, it's so funny. We met almost 3-4 years ago, pre-Rona, pre-pandemic. And I was doing a booth event in Morgan Hill. And she came by and she got some samples and we were able to meet up after a while. And then as life happens, we kind of lost contact, right? But we always message or saw each other on social media. Next time I talk to this woman, she's talking about, oh, I have a new baby. And I'm like, what? So you know what? You just never know. But I just love B. She's been hanging out with our other events. But let me tell you a little bit about her. She is a leading affiliate with Tory Bell Cosmetics and joined the company in October of 2020. I think I remembered seeing your launch. She's one of the founding affiliates for our To Be Brave, BRAVE health and wellness line. She's a mom of 2 teens and a miracle baby who will be 2 next week. Goodness gracious. She currently lives in Morgan Hill, California, and she loves that small town community. She also is always talking about her daughter, the swiping or stuff that she gets from me.
Yes.
And so her oldest daughter is an advanced affiliate with Tori Bell as well. They have a teen affiliate program. So she was asking me about, do we have something similar in Mary Kay? I'm like, no, but we have great teen products, right? So anyway, without any further review, let me have you take over, B, and school us on, what's the deal with the lashes? But before you do that, please share a little bit about yourself, what you love about your business, and then of course, whatever you want to share with us, your favorite tips about working with lashes.
Absolutely. Thank you, Gina, for a wonderful introduction. I enjoy your event so much, and you're just a ray of sunshine. Anytime you're up on my feed, it's one of those things like, oh, there's Gina. Because Gina is awesome, because if you haven't heard her story, she has just a wonderful, wonderful heart, and just her getting into this business has inspired not only myself into getting into as into business for myself, because women tend to just stay home, or they've gotten into the field. I mean, don't get me wrong, but excelling in direct sales has been a way that women have been able to break that glass ceiling and just not put there's no limits. There's no limits, because some records haven't even been broken yet. And a lot of women who have come into our industry have no experience. I am not a makeup guru. That's why anytime I see Gina, it's like, okay, girl, you need to help me with the contour. You need to help with the lippy. She just dolled me up and everything like that. So it just inspired me to kind of get into the business itself, just direct sales. I personally was a lash extension girl. I am Asian. I had very short lashes. So if you see that, this is a product of 2 years of lash extension. So the glue, the lashes that just, pulled out, just did wreak havoc on my own natural lashes, and I needed an alternative. So one day in 2020, I'm doing the scroll and I see this girl and she goes, boop. And I said, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way that false lashes can go on that easily. I've tried glue on, and I would have one going this way and the other one just going this way, and then the edges are falling off. There's no way I could walk out of the house like that. There's no way. And then the glue would stick the other. It was comedy. Raise your hand, ladies, if you've been there, right? So we just go, forget it. I'll just use the mascara. And we'll focus on my lips, or we'll do really cool eyeshadow or something like that. It won't make a difference. However, our product is just so amazing. Magnetic lashes, everyone's like, there's no way. Magnetic lashes, are they really going to be that easy? The way that they work is that there's iron oxides in the lash, in the liner, and then the lashes have 10 powerful magnets. The reason why we have 10 magnets is because you can actually trim them to size. This is called Lunar, and it's more of a cat eye. It's shorter on the inside and then longer on the outside. So it's a gorgeous, gorgeous look. We have several styles and options. I know there's a few ladies on here that have not tried lashes on at all, just because of the hassle and the glue and just the complications, right? So we have really natural styles. This one's called Midnight. If you can kind of see, it has a blue tinge on it. But it's very similar to our 9 to 5 lash, which is a natural looking lash. I did mention to Gina the other day about
a mascara. And she says, why are you wearing mascara if you're using the lash? I mean, and you're seeing me right now, I have eyeliner on. Why are you wearing eyeliner if you're wearing false lashes? Do you want to say hi? Let me say hi. Say hi, everyone. How old are you? Oh, you just wanted to come and give me a kiss? Thank you. Can you say hi to everyone? She can't see anyone yet. Okay, there. Say hi. I'll be 2 next week.
That's amazing. That
Okay,
was so
go with Danny for
fast.
a sec. Okay, finish eating. She was not feeling well right before this call. So give me 1 sec. Thank you. See you later. So miracle baby. Doctor said that I couldn't have any more kids, number 1. Number 2, she was born 7 weeks early. Number 3, she was born in the car on the way to the hospital.
Wow.
So yeah, this is February 2020, right as the pandemic's hitting. So I have the baby in the car. We go to the NICU. They send us to another hospital. And then right towards the end of the 4 weeks that we're in the hospital, they're saying, maybe you should go back to the other hospital. They don't tell us why. And it's because it was one of the first cases in Santa Clara County that was in the actual hospital, and they didn't know what it was about, right? They didn't know what the big C word was about and whether it was contagious through the vents or anything like that. So they were trying to push us out of the hospital right before. So that's the crazy miracle wonderment of of my 3rd child. Anyhow, so getting back to what I was talking about, we do have the natural looking lashes. And like I mentioned, there are 10 powerful magnets all along the band. And a lot of times we tend to go, okay, now what do? I can't really figure this out. And you try to do the glue and they say, okay, now wait till the glue dries. And you're like, is it dry now or is it not dry now? And then I would wait too long, then it wouldn't stick to my eye and the whole 9 yards. It was just a hot mess. The great thing about magnetic lashes and liner, it's just liner, lash, boom. And I'm going to show you right now. So Gina, since you have invited me, would you like me to do a more natural lash or would you like me to do the glammed up lash? Because the glammed up lashes have been very, very popular lately. And some people are afraid because they think, oh my gosh, that's really big. Or I can do both, like one on each eye. What do you
Okay,
want?
so you're asking Diva Gina,
Yes.
right? So that's the first thing I want to just remind you of, girlfriend. But also there's a lot of neophytes on here, right? That they don't really understand how it works. So what I would love for you to share is like, why would a woman, maybe 2 or 3 reasons why you may consider wearing lashes.
Yes.
And then how would you pick like what like is it, I'm Diva Gina, so I'm gonna go for the glam if I'm gonna do it, right? But maybe someone that just wants to, up their glamour a little bit. And then we'll also take questions in the chat. So directors and consultants and guests, I'll go ahead and keep an eye on the chat and then I'll read them off. So yeah, I think we should do one-on-one. What do you guys think? Yes?
Okay. Yeah, we can do one-on-one.
And then put your comments or questions in the chat as she's going along. Okay.
So number 1, there are sometimes, even with the most awesomest fiber lengthening voluminous mascara out there, something about lashes just makes your eyes pop. I wish I had a before and after picture with just mascara. I did not. I opted for the liner because liner for Mary Kay has my heart right now. So I opted for a liner. It's waterproof. It has a great felt tip and it just goes on like boom. And I do cat eye. So it's one of my favorites regardless of whether I'm wearing lashes or not, because you just put on the liner, put on the lippy, and we're good to go. That's a good work look, right? If we're going out, we smack on the mascara, and then you do the 2 or 3 coats, you're okay. But yet, if you're going to a wedding, if you're going to a special occasion, a lot of people are actually getting to go out to dinner and get dolled up now. So you kind of put on the mascara and you kind of go like, nah. You take the pictures and the pictures come back and you're like, that wasn't the look I was going for. I really wanted to see the lash, and you can see a little tiny bit, but when you have those days where mascara just doesn't cut it for the special event, or if you just want to get dolled up, I personally did it because, like I said, I was used to the lash extensions and how it just made my eyes pop. It made me feel a lot more confident. And then especially with the last couple of years we've been going, half of our faces have been covered by, cloth and, different pieces of material that usually surgeons only wear or the nurses only wear. But that gave people the opportunity to glam up their eyes. Hey, give me some more eyeshadow. Hey, give me some more of that eyebrow gel. Give me more mascara. And it was okay. But then like I said, the special occasions are definitely when you want to glam it up, or if you have if you have the challenge like I do and just have the teeny tiny lashes and you just want to brighten up your face, it actually opens and makes your eyes pop a lot more. So that being said, with respect of everyone's time, I'm going to go ahead and start. A lot of times people will say, well, how do you do this? The great thing is it is a liner and lash combo. So it basically has a little pen. So you can either go with a waterproof, a water resistant, or we also have a mascara option, which is really neat. A lot of women will opt for the mascara option. Number one, if they do the non-liner look, they want to look more natural, they're going to opt for that option. I'm going to switch my camera because I like seeing everyone's faces, but I don't have my contacts on, so I need a little bit more assistance. And basically what you're going to do is just like a normal liner, right? You're just going to line that on there. And I am backwards, so give me 1 sec, ladies. I'm going to go ahead and use my compact and have patience.
And is that the eyeliner that you're about to put on? Is
Yes,
that the magnetic eyeliner?
This is a magnetic eyeliner.
Okay.
We have, again, 3 different options. This is the water resistant.
Okay.
And it's called Magnitude. We call it Magnitude Gold. And basically, for people who have allergies, if you are looking for a hypoallergenic product, this is what you would opt for. Okay. And the great thing, or actually rule number 1, for a lot of us, we're used to doing the pump, right? Don't do the pump. You're going to stir. You're going to stir your product and then you're going to pull it straight out. Don't run it against the lip of the tube, because if you let the product dry on the edge and then you push it back down, it kind of clumps it up and then you kind of mess up your eyeliner, because just the way that the product works, you want to make sure you have a clean, it's not a brush, it's a clean
applicator.
Tip. There you go, applicator. You're going to do it twice on each eye, and you're just going to let it dry in between. My first try was using the hypoallergenic formula. I personally like the classic, so it comes in black, gray, and brown. The quote unquote Magnitude Gold, the gold tube liner, only comes in black. The great thing is we also have adhesive lashes, so in case ladies are more apt to wanting to, they already do falsies and they want to do an adhesive look, we have an adhesive pen that no one had for a while, and then of course the copycats come along and they do what they do. But this is the original lash and liner product. Our CEO, Laura Hunter, invented it in her kitchen, and the rest is history. So I'm gonna let that dry just a little bit. And I'm gonna do glam on one side and then a little more natural on the other side. So.
So I noticed you already had eyeliner on. Where you did you already have one layer on, or did you
I
have
did
pencil or something?
Actually, oh, sorry. The liner that I had on is actually the Mary Kay liner. And the reason I did that is because I like a little of the cat eye at the end of my lid,
Right.
just to kind of make it more glamorized. And normally I don't put the eyeliner on the bottom lid, but because we're gonna go ahead and do glam on one side and then natural on the other, it kind of will make it pop a little more. So
Okay.
for ladies who aren't good at eyeliner at all, they can do their own, you know, the regular pencil, or if they already have their favorite liner, they can put that on first and then just use the liner as a guide and kind of fill in the water lines, because sometimes if you see real close, your waterline shines through and you're like, oh man, I can kind of tell that it's really not my lash. So if you get in there closer, you'll be able to make it blend a lot easier. And again, while you let your eyeliner dry, you can get your curling brush and curl your own lashes. Mine go straight out, so I tend to do that. But for the sake of time, I'm going to go ahead and skip that step. You're going to put on your favorite mascara. And the reason why, and a lot of ladies will actually do that with the normal falsies. They do that so when you put it together, you kind of pinch it on, and then your normal lashes, your natural lashes blend in better. So let's go in. And again, this one's called Midnight. It'll have a bluish tint to it, but we have those that are just natural. What I'm doing right now, sorry, since I've already worn these, I have eyeliner that are sticking a little tiny bit to the magnets themselves. So you just kind of scrape that and make sure that all the product is off, and then you get a better attraction. Then you're going to bend at each magnet, in between each magnet. And it's about 1 millimeter. I mean, people always go like, you can never see the magnets on lives, and it's kind of difficult, but if we have another chat, I can put a picture up. And basically, you're gonna get your, you're gonna get your little applicator, and basically it's plastic because obviously magnets stick to metal. And you don't want the, you're trying to put your lash on and then all of a sudden it's sticking to your tweezers. So we're gonna put this on real quick. And sorry, I'm not left-handed. And basically, if you just see that, just sticks. Oops. And the great thing is, just because I'm backwards and then it's throwing me off, the great thing is you can reposition and you don't have to wait a whole heck of a lot of time before the next, if you're used to the glue on. A lot of times ladies will go like, yeah, then you have to like take it off and put it back on and wait for it to dry. You're just gonna put it on and line up along your lash line. You're gonna get as close to your, the base of your lashes as possible. And then just kind of look and make sure that everything is close. And ta-da. I mean, that was really, really easy. It's pretty much flawless. So that, if you see how quickly that went, I'm gonna go ahead and
again,
put
which
on.
one is that? That's the
This
glamour
one is the more natural lash. It does have the blue tint to it, so it's gonna be a little more glamorous. But the lash that I'm gonna put on next is called Love Spell. It is one of our glam lashes. It's actually the lash of the month. So I may need to trim her because I've not worn her before. It's a lot more thick and full than the one that I just had on, or just put on, this one. So this is Love Spell. And then this one is Midnight.
So when you're doing your eyes, so you're doing your lashes first and then you do your eye color application, or how does that work?
A
How would
lot
that
of
work?
ladies will do the eye color application first.
Okay.
That way the liner is the last step on top of your normal
Lash.
color. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
Good.
So the great thing is it also has this C curve. If you're, I can't hold it correctly. That curve. Oh my gosh. Okay, there you go. So that curve is just going to be va va voom. And again, you're just going to turn. Yep, it looks like I'm going to have to trim this. So the reason you can tell you need to trim it, number one, it's going past my lash line, right? And you don't want it to hang over your natural lash. So because there are 10 lashes, it looks like I'm going to have to trim 2. How much time do I have left, Gina?
You have about 10 more minutes.
10? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me get.
So how we doing there, ladies? Any comments or questions in the chat, or undo your mic? You guys are so quiet.
I know.
Are you learning lots?
Please talk. Ask as many questions as you like. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm just trimming right between the magnet. So then that way,
They're
you
mesmerized by the process. You know, we're used to just opening a tube of mascara and, you know,
Right.
waiting, right? So they're mesmerized by how easy you're making it look. And Dominique says, oh my gosh, great tips and learning a ton. I have been afraid of false lashes and this seems so easy. Now we're talking. I'm with
so
you, Dominique.
easy. It's definitely easy. All right, my dears. Thank you for
Jamel
waiting.
says, I'm still not sure if I can do that. And Alice says, I'm intently watching. That's why I'm so quiet. So I'll do my little testimonial after you're
There you
done.
go.
Wow.
So you can see the difference between boom and just, you know, hey, I can wear this at work. That's not a problem. And then glam it up. I'm going to rearrange that.
Yeah. That's the thing, is amazing. You know, Alice is my dance buddy. She's actually for real.
There you go.
So she has dance experience and she's sharing in the chat. I've done false lashes many times for performance, and this is looking so much easier than anything I've ever used.
Easy.
And then they stay there, right? Until you unpop them.
So I personally have oily skin, right?
Okay.
I have oily skin. So what I tend to do in our lash kits, so real quick, let me open it. We have something called anchors. So if you see these little guys right at the bottom, it'll come with 10 anchors. And basically what you do is you get your applicator. And what it is just little, again,
magnets.
It's just little magnets, which is basically what you'll see on the lash itself. And then it has the little lashes with it. So all you're gonna do, I'm so backwards, all you're gonna do is go right under, and then it clicks right underneath the lash, your own natural lash, and then it magnetizes to the one above it. And I usually use 3. We go 1 in the middle, 1 on the edge, and then 1 on the inner corner. So then it's secure. You're on there.
There you go. Because Jamel's comment was in the chat, oh, well, they stay put. It looks like they might just fall off. So you're doing that with those anchors, right?
So then, oh, she's on there. So Yeah, you're not you're not going to worry about any of them kind of falling off at any point in time. So since I already have the other one on, I'm going to pull that off, see how easy that comes off, and then it will basically stick. If you saw that
That'd be kind of a tricky thing
that
to do with
attraction.
at a restaurant. Oh, hi.
Yeah. Some of the ladies actually have gone into salons and said, "Hey, can I talk to the owner?" And then went boop, and then took it right off. And they're like, "Wait, how'd you do that?"
Wow.
Because a lot of the salons couldn't, and I need to trim it. So you see how it went
Yeah,
past.
yeah.
You don't really want it to start way in the inside corner of your eye either, right? That looks like super cheesy on the inside. You want to make it look, yeah.
So you want to probably trim it a little bit at a time.
I'm gonna trim 2 of the
because I'll tell you what I did. I thought it was too long, and then I just snipped it, and then it was too short. Then they were like, "Oh, maybe they're going to be individual lashes now."
Right? If you want to go one magnet at a time, a lot of times some of our eyes aren't the same shape. One can be, longer or wider than the other, and then you just want to be careful. And we usually do one magnet at a time. My eyes tend to be the same shape, so I usually do 2 on each side. And then you want to keep those little edges, because when you're doing it, you can actually use it as extra volume on each side. Wow. So as you can tell, you can definitely, for the ladies that are in cheer, or if they have kids in cheer, or if they're dancers, you want to stand out from the crowd. If you're all the way in the back, or you're away from the stadium or the bleachers, you want to be seen. And even though they look really big on me just sitting here, if I get farther away, you're still going to be able to see my eyes pop. And a lot of times that's what you want to see when you're taking senior pictures, you're going to the prom, you're at a wedding, you're just wanting to go like, "Hey, I got my lippy on, I got my lashes on, what's up? Hi, everybody." And you got your hair done and everything like that. So just being able to make your eyes kind of pop and kind of flutter. I used to say, just say it with your eyes, because, we have been, like I said, we've been covered halfway through most of the years. So just being able to make your eyes kind of say a little thing, or just, it's
oh
easy.
gosh, you make that look so easy. So easy, right, you guys? So my sister Marsha says she has some, but now she knows how to actually work with them, because that's kind of my story. A friend of mine started her business, and so she gifted me like 2 or 3 sets, right? Really, really big.
Oh, that's right.
Right. But I was like, I have no idea. So I put them away for a while. So thank you for explaining. I looked at the anchors. I'm like, what am I supposed to do with these? And now I know. Right. I thought.
Yeah, the anchors are definitely, to me, they're a godsend, because like I said, even if I prime my lids, even if I, do a couple other different things so that it doesn't get oily. I'm going to get oily regardless. I have my little sheets that I blot all over the place and everything like that. I'm talking like summertime, right? I have little videos of some of our affiliates. They're sticking their head out the window. I have had mine on, early in the morning before I actually did my first in-person event. And it was hot that day. We had like a heat wave in San Jose or something. I think it was like late August or something like that. And it was hot. It was like in the hundreds. Wow. My lashes stayed on. I was worried. I was thinking, I've never done this before. I know all of our, other affiliates in the Midwest, they say, "Oh, you're fine. Don't worry about it." You can still be a skeptic on your own product until you actually live it, right? And then you can actually speak on it. I lived through it. I can speak on it because I actually, tried pulling off my lashes just, to see if I tugged them and they would come off, and they were still on. They were still on my chest. It's not going to be hard. time to take them off. You just
Yeah.
use normal makeup remover, and then you
Okay.
also just kind of twist your finger like that to get the anchors off. So
Okay.
it's not a
So
difficult process.
you made it look so easy. And
Oh.
yeah, that was one of the questions, how do you, once they're anchored, how do you take them off?
Yeah.
So you take your anchors first and then
Yeah.
use the oil. We
So
have
you
the
just
best
kinda-
oil-free eye makeup remover, right? Right, B?
Yeah. So I
We have
just
the
kind of
best
twisted
oil-free eye
my
makeup remover.
finger, and then there's my anchor. Took that one off, and then just do the middle, same thing, and then the end. So
Great.
yep, real easy. Whoop.
So yeah, really easy, kind of fun to watch. We're all mesmerized. So I just want to say that B and I are going to be doing an event on Friday night. We've been trying to do this for a while, so we
Yeah.
both will be going on live. And if you want an invitation for that, let us know. And so she's going to be going more in depth with her lashes. And guess what I get to do? I get to do the lippies, and I'll be featuring our new lip color. So if you know anybody who wants to glam it up, it's going to bring your own beverage. And I just want to thank you so much for taking the time. I know your baby was not feeling well, so I appreciate that
Grandma
you
to
just
save the
powered
day.
through and shared a little bit of your insight on your business and your fabulous products. And I also want to thank you for supporting all our marketing events. She's one of the first ones on there chatting away. So thanks so much. And hey, do you have any last parting comments for B? Did you learn anything? Did you love something? Let's just give her some love for her time before we let her go. We're just a little bit over.
Oh, well, I loved it. Thank you so much, because I had purchased some. They were called the date night lashes. And I was like, okay, okay.
So I actually do one-on-ones with
Okay,
my personal clients. I will be happy if you haven't had a chance to, touch base with your affiliate or anything like that. I'll be more than happy to set up a little one-on-one. We can get on Zoom or Facebook chat, and I'll get ready with you. I offer that to anyone, even if you didn't buy the lashes for me, just because it can be intimidating. You can watch videos over and over and over again, but if you don't have someone there saying like, okay, what am I doing wrong? Like, did I cut it? Oh, look, see, I have my,
that was
I
me.
didn't trim it very well. Yeah, so we can spot check. You can say, yep, go ahead and do another coat, or you didn't have enough product on there. I can even do no makeup at all, and then you can see step by step, like, okay, here's what the lash and liner look like. Hey, I have too much product on my brush, just put it on your hand. Just little tips and tricks that will help guide you through the process, so you're not freaking out and going, I just spent that much money and I'm going to ruin it.
Okay. So don't tell them all the tips and tricks, because you want them to show up on Friday night to learn some more things. So Janelle says, thank you so much. I may try using them since I don't have to use the glue. And thank you so much for your presentation. Nice job. And then Dominique says, oh my gosh, loved all the info. Thank you so much for your clear and concise lesson. And then she's like, how do I purchase? Go ahead and drop your link here in the chat and you can save it. And, if you want to know more, if you loved a little bit about what she shared, this is a little bit of a teaser, just come on over Friday night. We're going to have some fun and learn more about lashes and your lippies. So thank you, everybody. Go ahead, put your stuff in the chat, your website, or you can message me later, because it looks like we have some people that are going to be courageous now and get some lashes.
I was going to say it's I've done with glue many times, and it was never as easy as what you just did. When I'm doing someone else's makeup, that's different. But on myself, I've had to reposition, and you're right. You have to wash them off, or, so it sounds like you always use the Mary Kay first and then put the magnetic lash or the magnetic liner with the lash. And then you use the Mary Kay remover to take it off.
Mm-hmm.
And then between the mascara.
It's really easy. I like I said, we don't have just normal eyeliner per se with our cosmetic line. So, you go to what you know and what you love. And I love our, Mary Kay liner, and it stays on, it has the staying power and everything like that. So it's just easier to kind of go with what you know. And
well, I like that you used it like a guide, because that is a lot of times when you're putting on a false lash, you need the guide. So
Right.
and steady hands, right?
Yes.
And a big
Yeah.
magnifying mirror if you're a little older like me. So, well, again,
Thank you.
so go ahead. I can't believe the Friday as I have. Okay, all right, that's fine. We'll record it, right? And maybe we'll have her back another time. But I just wanted to mix it up a little bit because, you know, it is all about lashes and falsies, and we have great mascaras. So sometimes, you know, we want options as divas that we are. So
Yeah.
join us next Wednesday night for another Wednesday Beauty Mingle. I'll have another fabulous presenter. And go ahead and put your comments in the chat, and we'll post the video for those that did not join. And we're going to be looking for whoever commented the most. We like to give away stuff. Maybe we'll give away liquid eyeliner that she talked about, or maybe we can hook you up with some lashes. But you have to be here next Wednesday to see who won. And I'll see you guys next week, Wednesday night, same time, same bat channel. Thank you so much. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.